I'm Dr. Renee. I've been using THINX period panties for about 4, almost 5 years now. I absolutely love them. First and foremost, because I'm not wasting money and gas going to the store to get pads, and I wasn't really a tampon user. I used them very rarely, so that's my biggest thing. Secondly, the way that pads feel, like you're always reminded it's there because you can feel it. I felt like I had a diaper on. I felt like everyone knew I was on my cycle because they bulged, because I'm a heavy bleeder. That's another good thing that you need to know. The third thing is they're great for the environment. And of course, along with saving money, I'm not ruining any clothes. I'm not ruining underwear. I'm not really ruining my clothes because of the leakage, nothing. It's free bleed and it's so amazing. No one would know I'm on my cycle unless I tell them. There's no odor, there's no leakage, and they're wonderful. And if you would like to try them out, $10 off using my link, and there is a money back guarantee if it doesn't work out for you. You can do that as well. But I promise if you try it, you'll fall in love with it. And there's a lot of other options out there. As a matter of fact, THINX even has other options that you could check out. Check out the website, shethinks.com/Renee, RENEE. Bye.
Good afternoon. We are back. Me and my good friend here, Dr. Kelly. We are here for week 9. Woo, Jesus.
Girl, yesterday I think I told you, was it Anderson Cooper and Dr. Sanjay Gupta? And Anderson Cooper was later having this like coronavirus town hall, and he was like, we'll be back next week. And it's week 11, right? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, that sounds like Dr. Renee and myself.
Yes, I can't believe we are in week 9. God help us all. That's all I have to say. So in case you all have not heard the news for this week, COVID-19 has entered the White House. So one of number 45's valets has tested positive. And then I heard today, one of the VP's aides has tested positive. Yet and still, I heard they were flying somewhere today and nobody had on masks. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
So apparently,
I'm completely confused.
Apparently, the president said that him and the vice president are going to be tested every single day for coronavirus.
Okay, so here I have a question. Call me crazy. Everyone knows I am not in the hospital. Kelly is. So, isn't there some shortage or something with tests or something?
Not only that, it's not like you get infected today and then the test becomes positive the same day. So I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that was, but yeah, that's what I heard they were doing.
Okay, so for those that don't know, yesterday was a day of national prayer, and my sister somehow stumbled across it on her television or the internet, and there was a choir there, and the choir members were of a certain hue, and didn't nobody have on masks.
And they were singing in the choir?
Yes, they were singing right behind him. So and they were outside.
Singing.
No, and I'm talking about, but he's standing in front and they blowing this way. And I'm like, no. You guys, come on. Now, like I said, and actually, you guys, I will admit my mask is on its way. I don't think I'm going to leave the house even once I get it, but my mask is on its way. But we have been given directions here that we must wear masks in public settings because COVID-19 is here. So I walk around. I told you I was already walking around acting like I had it anyway because I don't want anybody to get sick from me, and I don't want to get sick from anybody else. So I just act like I had it. Well, lo and behold, someone in my building does have it. So I have to wear a mask even to go get my mail now. So my mask will be here hopefully on Monday. Shout out to Mess in a Bottle for my lovely mess mask. And so yeah, and like I said, I don't think I'm going outside just because of all of this aerosol stuff and then hearing from people who've had it, who I feel like are very healthy individuals and don't have, diseased lungs like I do. And if I heard how it took them down, I don't have the energy, and my mother has enough to deal with, my dad, then to have to deal with me too. No, I can't do it here by myself. So I guess I'd have to be airlifted home or something because I would not be able to do that by myself. So I don't think I'm going outside still, but at least you guys, if you're going to, you need to wear masks. I don't know how you sing in a mask, but honestly, I think that 45 should have thought about that when he wanted to have a choir, and he should have had them I don't know. Maybe you should have done this on the inside of the White House.
Were they standing 6 feet apart from each other?
So I think maybe perhaps you should have done it inside, and you should have had a TV, and you should have had the people stream in the choir, and it could have been recorded. They could have all recorded their parts at home and put them together. How do I know all of this? Because I watch live streaming church, and this is the way church has been doing things, and they've been throwing their choir up there, but the choir not standing in the choir stands. So I'm nervous the White House about to disappear because COVID-19 done hit it, but you know.
Girl, but here in Atlanta, I think, Cinco de Mayo was on Tuesday.
Oh, God.
And I saw like a picture from an area here called, I think, Little 5 Points, just with lots of different restaurants. And there were folks outside, sunny day, having margaritas on Cinco de Mayo, and nothing has happened. And people are still dying. People are still dying as we reopen. And the question becomes, what is an acceptable number of deaths to get the economy open? Because that's the decision that we're making right now. How many people that we're going to accept will die because we want people to go back to work and jobs to, reopen? I get it. A lot of people have lost jobs. A lot of people have been affected financially because of COVID-19 pandemic. So I get it. But at the end of the day, like, what's the cost of your life? What's the cost of your loved one's life?
And that's my thing. I watched a bunch of videos last night on YouTube from MSNBC, from CNN, and the people, we got to hurry up and open. And they were showing malls and certain cities and stuff. And I was like, you guys, I get it. I totally get it. Because trust and believe, I am not one to be sitting at home this long. This is probably the longest I have been at home in years, because I usually am catching flights every 5 minutes. But I also know that if we are dead, we don't need to worry about anything opening and paying anybody's bills, mortgages, or feeding anybody. So we might as well be alive and, and just make the best of what we have right now and just hold on. I personally am not volunteering my life for the sake of opening the city of Chicago. I'm just not. So that's why I was like, I'll just sit in my apartment, I guess, because I'm not going to do that. And I'm glad that our governor this week, that's one thing I can tell you guys, this week, our governor rolled out this fabulous plan that is phases. It's 5 phases. We're in the second phase, and every phase has certain things that we can do. And then there's going to be certain rules before you can go into the next phase. So he said May 28th is when he will reevaluate things to see if we can go into phase 3. I don't think we're going to go into phase 3 in June. I think if we do, it'll be late June, but that's just my thought. And I know I'm not alone. Several Chicagoans have said the same thing. I've also heard that our mayor said she's going to announce a plan to reopen with the similar things with the phases. But I know phase 3 does open salons and barber shops, but with a whole lot of limitations. I would love to go get my nails done. I would love to get my lashes done, and shoot, I'd eventually like to get my hair done too, but not at the cost of, my stylist or, that's just not at that cost. I just
remember I read an article to you today. I forget what state it was that found that California, was somewhere in California, that said that nail salons were found to be a source of community spread. I'm like, really? Go figure. So many people sitting at each other, getting their nails done, and you're really close to the your nail tech as well. So if you don't have to, please don't go to these unnecessary places. I mean, this thing has really taught us what is really necessary. And a lot of us ladies, me included, have saved quite a bit of money. Not getting my nails done every 2 weeks. Or eyelashes every 4.
Yeah, I mean, and I get it. And you're right. I agree. Although, look, I don't know. Me and the Instacart, I don't know.
Amazon has seen a spike in sales from me, though. I must say that. But
I bought some 14 karat gold masks the other day. Don't ask. I've coronavirus has taken a toll on my skin, and so I have to do something. So I'm looking, dermatologist, you out there want to holler at a sister? I'm looking for solutions. This is all a facade. What's under here is like, dear God. So yeah, I want to recognize myself when I come out of this. So I had to do something. But I think that I forgot who said it, but they were like, have you seen the nail salons with the shower curtains and all of that? You guys, this really does a great job to protect those doing your nails, but they're not sanitizing behind there for each person that comes in to sit down. Is it that important to go get your nails done? I just don't think it's that important.
My nails are growing nicely and they're recovering from all the stuff I put on them. So they're probably happy.
Look, don't let mine look. I hope she's not watching because I wouldn't say that things are going that great over on these hands. Hi, Dr. Erica. Yeah, so please, you guys, let's just stay home. We just had another death due to COVID-19, and I'm just like, I don't want to hear about any others. Of course, there probably won't be any type of funeral because hell, we can't go nowhere. We can't all get there, So you guys, please stay home. I know for a fact that the people that we mutually know, Kelly and I, that have lost parents to this, and then friends of mine that have lost parents to this, I know for a fact that they wish that folks would stay home. So for them, I'm speaking because I know they're still grieving. Please stay home. And I get it. We need to, you want to celebrate, you want to have a funeral. I get it. But you're going to either have to do the virtual funeral or you're going to have to wait to do, homegoing celebration after we get over this. Same thing with, any kind, I understand. We as Black people like to celebrate, our lives. And so, whether it's graduation, birthday, funeral, we want to celebrate. We want to get together. We want to love on each other. We want to eat. We want to hug. We want to dance. We like to celebrate. But you guys, we're just going to have to hold the celebrations. Now, also this week, the Obamas are giving commencements for, I think it's for college graduation, like a universal one that's going to be online. And then our lovely friend, Miss Winfrey, is doing Chicago's high school graduation, I heard. And that's virtual online as well. And I'm sorry that those kids won't have the big, celebrations and, what pomp and circumstance walking across the stage. But at least they'll have their lives and they'll get to go to college and experience college. Hopefully we can get this under control so that going to school in the fall is not going to be so crazy, and going and staying in a dorm is not going to be a foreign thing. But if we handle things now, then we can make things normal for them in the fall.
Yep.
Right.
Agreed.
So yeah, the numbers continue to rise, unfortunately. And until they're not rising, I know that the state of Illinois is not going to open. Governor Kemp is on something else because he had a whole lot of stuff to deal with in the last 48 hours.
73,297 deaths so far.
Say it again.
73,297 deaths.
And that's in the U.S., right?
And over 1.2 million cases. I was looking at the numbers. I think the U.S. has like a third of the cases in the entire world.
Yeah. So, you guys, it's because we're opening too fast. Everyone else had the good sense to stay closed. We're opening too fast. So, everybody, yes, your governor, your mayor, whatever might say, yay, let's open. But you guys, if you can, please stay at home. Please stay at home. And also pay attention to those government offices that are not opening and they're staying at home, which probably tells us we should stay at home. Because if they're staying home, why aren't we staying home, right? That's all I'm saying. I guess we'll see you guys again next week for week 10. Maybe we'll have a celebration. Maybe we'll have a DJ.
We should have like a virtual, like champagne toast or something.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We work hard during the week. This is my third live today. So I don't know. We work really hard. I think I'm probably on past number 10 live this week. All righty then. See you guys later.